Hi everyone, I'm Luca and today I'm going to do a tutorial for the Cirrus SF50. To do this, I'm going to do a flight from Aeroparque in Buenos Aires to Rosario. It's a short flight, 40 minutes, so it's perfect to the tutorial. And I'm going to use a VOR. The first thing to do once in the cockpit is put in on the two batteries, 1 and 2, and it's going to light on all the instruments in the cockpit. Now in this panel we revise the initial dates. Database, if you have a Navigraph, I have, but that doesn't matter. We do the system test, so click here, engine fire, and then the start warn. When it's complete, go back, initial fuel, we can see sync. I'm fine with this fuel. Weight, weight and balance. We can modify if you have passengers, but I'm not. We go back and flight panel. So here we put where are we? I mean Aeroparque, so it's Sierra Alpha Bravo Echo. There is destination is Rosario and it's Sierra Alpha Alpha Romeo Islas Rosario. Now we have the basics. Now I'm gonna put the VOR stations. So the first is Foxtrot Delta Oscar San Fernando. There is the next one is San Antonio. What is Sierra November Tango, San Antonio, Argentina. And this is going to be my route. I think we can hear this. Oh, sorry. Yes. Aeroparque, San Fernando, San Antonio, and Rosario. This is going to be our flight plan. We can go back, accept. Now, here I like to do the speedbacks for takeoff. This is the speed we are going to rotate, to climb, and the best angle of climb. Now we put the chocks off, the cover, so we can see now the protectors. If you have a luggage, I'm going to put family vacation. Phones, put the phones, and this is if you want to modify the seats. I'm going to put complete, that add 2 more seats in the back. You also can modify the map and the artificial horizon. Now we go to checklist and we can complete that. Pre-flight inspection. Yes, we do. Door is closed. Sledge is closed. Nice. Parking brake set is inside. Yes. Bad area. Bad 1 and 2. Yes. Chain 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. External GPU. We don't have that. Verify. Faded is that. No. Complete. Engine start, strobe lights on. Here is the strobe. Cast message, yeah, prop heat is there, so it's fine. Thrust lever in idle. I have an idle, nice. Brakes hold. We have parking brakes, so it's fine. Engine oven run. Fuel pump, check, yes, it's in on. Verify engine start button, the engine start is not displayed here, so we are fine. Engine press button start, and it's starting the engine, so you could put that on and monitor the engine instruments. It's all in green, so it's fine. So we can go to the next checklist. Ace is engine instruments is alright. Engine IPS as required, we can set up. ECs, I'm going to put in auto and a little bit there. Nice. External GPU disconnect. We don't have GPU. Oxygen master switch on. Master switch on. Avionics, yes, is all on. Cap spin, we remove that in the VAMs here, so it's fine. Passenger brief, if you like to do the brief, but it's not necessary. Set build secure, yes, it is. And el bleed, I think, is fresh air. I'm not sure. Com and nav GPS. Now we're going to do a board flight. So we go here, nav 1, we put the board station. That is San Fernando is 11440, and put here, and it's there. Here we put nav 1, and it's going to the board. So important to align the board in this plane, we have to put the key. So we go to control options, keyboard, or if you have in a show space, we go to radio, board, and here you put in all board, you put increase board 1 ops, you put the key you want, and decrease board 1, and that's it. Now we use the keys that we assign, and that's it. We align the board. That's very important to set the key. At this clearance, if you have the report of weather, I have altimeter check and 3006. That's it. Transponder, we are offline, so it doesn't matter. Heading initial altitude. So we are going to depart from 3-1, so we put that 3-1 heading with this spirit, and altitude. So we are going to fly to 5000 feet. There it is, nice. Flight control free and correct. We can move that. Yes, it's free. Trim and 6. Well, we adjust trim. There is trim. You can use this, or if you have in the show, assign that. Flaps 50%. Well, we use one flap. You can click that, or in the show button, flap 50%. Electric drum trim set. Toga button is here. You click that, and now you have flight director, and that's it. Cast message check, yes, it's prohibit. Seat must be, it's nice. Before taxi, parking brake release, you hit clear, parking reset. brakes check, and now we taxi to the runway. Well, now before enter the runway, we do the before takeoff checklist. Departure briefing complete. Landing light as required. So we are going to put in that on. Prop heat switch on. Start prop heat. Engine nips are required. You can set. Cast message is no one. Perfect. Trimming 6. Flaps 50%. Verify takeoff. Multifunction, it's all alright. So for the takeoff, I like to do this, but you have to enter the runway, hold the brakes, thrust lever to take off, which is max takeoff, release the brake, and in 80-90 knots you raise the nose to take off, and with a 5 angle you climb, positive rate you clear the gear up, and you want to find the 150 knots, which is the best angle of climb, and then when you find that speed you flaps up, non-flaps, you do the next checklist, which is going to be later. So we will enter. We align the runway. Now he begins. We put the brakes on. Takeoff speed. All alright. Release the brakes. We want to find 80-90 knots. $60, $70, and 80. You let the nose. There is 5 reds. Positive gear up. We try to find 150. You would like to wait a little. There is flaps up, and you now could set nav and autopilot, vertical speed 600. It's nice. Thrust level. This checklist doesn't matter. We could use a little more. 1000. Reduce a little bit the thrust to not overstress the engine, and we are going to do, the VOR which we put before. Now we are approaching to the VOR station, so we might change to the next one, which is San Antonio. Is we go here 11770. We put that and align. There we go. We could also put another to be prepared, which you do 1 1730 and put enter, so it's in hold. Then when we have to use it, we put here, and there you go. Important, when you change the frequency, you have to go to nav again. 4,000 feet, we could put the standard. There we go. And we will keep flying like that. Yes, you can skip that, and you click here to have the field map, and wait for the another VOR station. Now we will reach our altitude. So a nice speed is 150 knots. Is a good speed for cruise. So we click here to set the auto thrust. I'm going to put the 230, but 250 is the desired speed. To 35. Click here. This is the auto throttle, and the plane is now fully in autopilot. Now we are close enough, so we could try to change to the last spore. So we click there, and we have it. So we align. There it goes, enough. And we are now direct to Rosario, which is the destination. Oh, and I forgot. At 10,000 feet or so, or a little lower, maybe 5,000, put the landing lights in off. So now we have left 11 minutes to arrive. This is a good time to start to descend. So first I'm going to descend 10,000 feet. That will be nice. You will use the checklist here. Descent. Test level is required. Landing elevation check. Ice protection is required. No, we haven't. Altimeter transition. So Rosario is 2 1. Nice. Sit perfect. So yes, vertical speed. I think 700 feet is okay. Auto throttle, we can lower that. Yes, yes we can. Maybe 220. It's a good speed. Landing lights, and we are descending now. I'm going to increase to 1,000 and the speed in 200. There you go. I'm going to descend to 7,000. There it goes. We are 26 miles to the airport, so I'm going to reduce the speed by 20 knots. So I'm going still descending, but to 5,000 feet. So this I almost forgot. We quit this and we put the landing speeds, which is 100 knots to the approach and we try to find 90 knots to land. I'm going to start to reduce the speed to 140, so we could put the flaps later. There it goes. We are very close. 3,500 feet. So, approach briefing, yes, I'll see it. Ice protection not needed, lights on. Flaps at 50%. When we reach the speed, we are going to put that, and speed 140. Good. I'm going to reduce the altitude to 2,500, which is the perfect for the approach. So I can see the airport. Maybe I'm going to disconnect the nav for heading and trying to do this all manual. There it goes. But that was what I want. I'm going to reduce the auto throttle, quit, I mean, to try to find all manual. Perfect. And nothing. This doesn't matter. This you need. There. Flaps 50%. Put a little bit of thrust. We have the runway inside. And to disconnect the autopilot. I'm going to put full flaps. Landing gear down. Landing gear down, flaps full. Yes, we are excellent. A little too high, but 500 feet. Thrust. And 100. Like with all the thrust in idle. Climb, raise the nose. And there it goes. We wait to a little bit to reduce a little of speed, and then we press the brakes. There we go. You clear it off sooner as you want, as you can. Meanwhile, we can do the after landing checks with flaps up, wings off, engine is as required, prop heat off, there it goes. External lights are required, we put landing lights in off, there it goes. Brakes check, we check when we and we park here. Thrust lever in idle, engine nips off, apply fresh air, still oxygen master off and off, lights off, engine off, enough, engine mode and press, and we started. Parking brake set, and yes, we put chain 1 and 2 off, and bad 1 and bad 2 off. So this is the end of the tutorial. I really appreciate if you like and subscribe, and if you comment anything I could improve, like my pronunciation. I know anyone you like to see some other tutorial, some review of some airplane, or a flight, a live stream, anything you want. If you put them in a comment, I will glad to do it. So bye.